What up, chat? Oh, come on. What is up with Yo-Yo Expert's website? Doesn't want to work anymore. Mr. Zach, what up, dude? I think Yo-Yo Expert website's been on something else because it's been not just since yesterday. What up, Derek? Yeah, I don't want to get the tie all smudged up. It's kind of a pain, actually. What up, Mac? Trevor, what's going on, guys? Yeah, we got the gloves on today. Pidgey. So Pigeon came in and instantly stole Mac's number 3 status. They gave you a room none of the guys here will build. Too hard or what? Get wrecked? Now number 2? Number 1? So does that mean somebody that oh I guess Pigeon I was trying to figure out how you're getting points so quickly, but I assume somebody can just easily leave and you take over their status. I think Derek might be there on work. I don't know if he lives there. All games are pay to win. Especially the number 1 chat for the G2 live stream. I am very kind of curious about that. So this is automatic in YouTube's chats. Nothing blasted on the Thai Pelis. So I assume that I would think Yo-Yo, or not Yo-Yo actually, YouTube would get a cut of donations, but I don't think they do. It's just maybe just increasing watch time so they get a cut of the ads. Oh, I didn't think about a processing fee. I don't actually know. I haven't live streamed enough to like. So YouTube will send me. I usually make like $200 a year from YouTube from all the videos. So I don't know if I haven't gotten enough super chats or tips or whatever they're called to get like a statement or anything. I'm sure I could see it in the back end. What would I say about titanium? If you have a pretty decent collection, at some point you do want a titanium. If you are just a, let's just say a competitive player, a titanium yo-yo's not necessarily something that's more competitive for you or designed in a way to be better suited for a competitive player than a bimetal. It is a lot based on just the cool factor of having a titanium yo-yo. The feel and the look in the hand is it does feel special, but it's not going to necessarily it's not going to outperform a different bimetal. Um, the ting is very satisfying. Does resonate and sing very nicely. But if you're someone that has 4 yo-yos, you don't necessarily need to pop into a titanium. But if you're someone that has 20 yo-yos and like to collect and play, you definitely need 1 titanium, and then from there you'll know if you want to get any more. So did you get a... Oh, you mean a cookie cutter room for like to work on, not your hotel room? How do we join the ATC? Hey Jason, it is all on the Discord. The tutorials are all there and help from everybody else that's learning it with you. That's how you join ATC. Unfortunately, that's how we track our points and credits all through the Discord. I mean, yeah, it's going to hold up and it's going to spark. Sparking's really cool if you're going to be willing to walk the dog with it. It does hold up better, but I don't think that's a huge selling point on why people like tie. So the plan here is 1 run. I have some out to get colored, and I have the Rawls. No rainbows on this run. So the original Pelican I think was Tie Pelican was raw and rainbow, maybe some blasted options. So I'm not going to do any rainbow on the Tie Peli 2. If all goes well at the platers, I'll have a color down the road. Let me see, was there anything else in there? The Tie grunt, it'll still have a ting to it. It won't sing like big bell-shaped organics that have the same type of curve all the way through and not a big end. So the Tie grunt will probably have a fat rim that will drop down the way that sings. What up, Vigard? Make a yo-yo with graphene. I saw something on graphene recently. I can't even think of what it is right now, though. Alright, what's going on with these pads? Oh, you know what the graphene is? I was looking at it. It was a spray for cars, a coating. So definitely was not something that was an item being machined. What are these? They're white. Uh, they're just white cotton gloves. They are because I don't want to smudge up your titanium. It's not so bad on the raw at all, but if you do colored ones, which is just when I started doing it, when I last time I did colored ties, they smudge up quicker. Those of you that do have a tie Peli, the original, these are bigger. They're a little bigger in diameter, wider, close in weight. They have a little bit more bounce to them with the bigger body. Probably our best performing tie. How much for a fingerprint? Um, 1 ATC credit. You know, I didn't even think about heat treating any. I should have saved, maybe I should save a couple rolls to heat treat. That one I heard tinging through the headphones. That was magnificent. It's not that big, John. Um, it's bigger, but it's not that big. Like if I held them side by side, I don't even think you would really be able to notice. You can tell it's, I mean, it's probably gonna be like, I think it's, I don't know, over half a millimeter bigger in diameter, and then an extra 2 wide. It just looks cleaner too. Got rid of that groove around the rim and added the groove around the spike, which actually makes it look nicer in my opinion. Definitely does. Hey, what's up? Yeah, so everything you're going to see on this channel for the most part is my design. Did you even play them string, Jake? I think since you're asking, you know the answer right now, Derek. I'm focusing back into getting into yo-yo mode. I've been in dad mode. No, Mike. I have no like. At that point, um, if you're gonna do that, you're gonna have to have employees and a lot of parts of a business that I don't really want to do. To me, it doesn't really matter that much who runs a CNC. Whoever can make the best consistent cuts. Yeah, so these are titanium, fully titanium, well, stainless steel bearing in the middle. Um, gsquaredyoyos.com. They'll be available Friday at 8. They go pretty quickly, so I would be there at 8 if you have interest in getting one. My two olders get off the bus in about 15 minutes. My youngest has been home all day, but my wife just got home. Hmm. 8 p.m. Eastern on Friday. Yep. If you're on Discord, we do a lot of stuff over there, but I don't think you can actually look at it. Like, look it up. I think you have to have a link, which is on most of my videos. See you, Mike. Thanks for stopping in, dude. Honestly, the first thing I would do in the yo-yo realm, like to increase my work on the parts, is to get a warehouse and do anodizing. What up, Hines? I'm sorry, guys. I forgot my mic's right there. But I did cough into my shoulder, not your yo-yos. Heinz with the $2. What up, Heinz? Got you to that number one spot. Oh, did you have to do it twice? Nice. Or did it just glitch? Just for that, I will fingerprint your Thai Peli on Friday. It's kind of like a signature, and you can wash it off. You're gonna be looking at 325, and there'll be a discount for Patreon members. So all of our prior ties, I mean a lot of them, you're wrong. So you gotta do another super chat. All the priors had discounts built in because they were pre-orders. So there was no risk, and you also paid for part of the run when you pre-ordered it. Wish I'd get my wife to super chat every time she was wrong. If this was it, Trevor, like if it was this run of 30 units, so there's, like I said, I have some getting colored. Then they would be closer, because doing a run of 30 ties is much more expensive than, as you double your run size to make some colored ones, it goes down in price on my end. But yeah, if I did a limited titanium run of 25 units and that was all, then you would be looking at one of those expensive $500 units. I'll save that for the Thai grunt. I don't have a good time for you. It could be months on the colored version. Area 51 T52. What does that mean? A T51, a T52. I can't comprehend what you're trying to go there. Nice shirt today. The last update on the Allegiance is still where we stand. The updated design has to try and get machined to see if it fixes the vibe issues. A tie-rimmed Area 51 would actually be easier to design because the tie's lighter. Just one glitch. So I'll end up keeping that one. Today is vintage jazz in a luxurious cafe. And actually, it's not even a glitch. It's good to go. Since you guys are here, I'll show you off the package. It's insane. By normal, like, yo-yo metrics, this is our best titanium yo-yo we've made. Like, the toy is not going to score well on the normal yo-yo metrics. Uh, like the Cruiser and the Albatross and the Trident, those are all your organic classic-y stuff, so they don't perform as well as far as like speed and stability and spin time as much. Where this is extremely stable and powerful without, I don't know, it still has the good amount of bounce to it. This has a lot more performance than the Titros. While still getting a little bit of that bouncy feel that you get with the Titros. The regular Ty Peli can perform well. It feels a little denser than this. Most of it, when you make the yo-yo bigger, it kind of sorts out that bounciness. Unless you're making it bigger and adding a whole lot on the rim, which wasn't the factor here. We mostly just made it bigger and stretched that weight out. Oh, sorry, Brandon, you missed the start. Yeah, it's a little bigger in diameter, like half a millimeter, and then a couple millimeters wider. Maybe not a full 2. I have to actually go back in and check. Comes back with a lot of pop though. It's still not a wide yo-yo, so going wider did not make it wide. It's very much Pelican. Heinz is the best kind of yo-yo fan because he is a just a true fan through and through, all aspects, design, colorway, play. Thanks, Don. Yeah, I mean, as much as I love the yo-yo, I love the packaging too. All right, everybody, I got some rumbling in the lower quadrant, so I'm gonna go take care of that. 32 past QC. Um, so we'll have probably 30 up on the website, maybe 29 up on the website. And yes, the presentation does matter. I do take that all into account. Titanium Pelican 2, Friday. Thanks for tuning in.